model railroaders. I couldn't buy a BN B30-7A, so I had to make one, and I'm all done with it. I got to do another coating of gloss coat. So I built this from a B30. This is the original back end. I didn't do much to that. I did put the numbers up here, and they're a little bit larger than they were in real life, but I didn't feel like messing with the little numbers. Here's the front end. This is the end that had the cab. Again, the numbers are larger than they would be on the actual locomotive, but I didn't feel like messing with small numbers. Needs another coat of gloss coat. I just got done doing the stanchions and the handrail, and I just put a coat of paint on it. So this is not a kit. This is an Atlas B30-7. All these parts I cobbled off another locomotive, a Kato-9, and a Proto 2000 SD60. That screen there may not be as good as something you could buy, but not easy finding one of these on eBay. Pacific Northwest stopped making the shell. And then I took the time to finish this Athearn Genesis SD40P-2. I'm not done with this yet, so the windshield is still out. I had to buy a microscale decal set just to do this. So I figured while I have the decals, I'm going to be doing a couple more B units. A Santa Fe SD45B and a SD45-2B. That would be an Athearn Genesis, and the Kato SD45 will be the B unit. So there's quite a few of those Katos and quite a few of those Athearn Genesis, but this was really hard to come by. I've been waiting for a couple years to get that. So I'll be playing with these locomotives over the rest of the holidays, your New Year's. And then I took the time, I fixed the scratch on this. You can still see where the scratch is, or the crack, not scratch. It looks like a scratch, but it's a crack. I bought this used and I put ditch lights on it. And I put a decoder in it. And after I did that, I noticed there was a big crack in the long hood. So better than it was. It won't get any worse. And then I dull coated this Kitbash old Lifelike GP38. I turned it into a Bandit, Sioux Bandit, and then I made a sister to this 6619. I just got the decals on this yesterday. I got to paint that sunshade. And then I also I painted this one from an undecorated shell I had. That's an Atlas C40-8. So I have this one I just did over the last few days, and then I ended up getting a Athearn Blue Box SD40T-2, gonna be a Susquehanna. I use enamel on this. I don't like enamel as well as I do acrylic. It doesn't cover very well, and it doesn't dry real quick. The acrylic covers better and it dries quicker. You can do several coats without having to wait several days for it to dry. So that's it. Been busy the last few days, and this, I don't know, I spent maybe $125 for the loco, or maybe it's worth maybe a couple hundred, maybe 300, but I've seen them go for a lot more than that. So sometime after winter, if I can find a good deal, I'll be doing a couple Santa Fe B units. Okay, thank you.